JH. I don't just move mail for a living. I move golf balls. With a private check signers, this is how we do it, baby.
All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I bet that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal Family? Everybody good? Everybody cool? Everybody clean? Everybody crisp? Everybody irie? Let's talk. Before you guys make fun of me talking about how scruffy I am, I want you to know you don't gotta look at me. Just listen. I'm passing on information. There it is, because there's always that one person. I gotta always delete somebody comment. I'm gonna pass on some information about taxes and how it's affecting us. And I'm gonna hit you with a gem. Stick around. They have this thing that they talking about. Who's they? The government. Talking about abolishing the IRS. Did y'all hear about this? No? Well, let's talk. So they're talking about getting rid of the IRS and they're gonna be collecting no taxes. Sounds good coming out of our paychecks, right? Nice, no taxes. Look this stuff up for yourself. It's the fair tax. Proposes to abolish the IRS by mandating that state agencies collect taxes in the form of a flat 23% consumption tax and send the revenues to the U.S. Treasury. The plan also includes a prepaid check sent each month to individuals and families, a check each month for an amount that equals 1/12 of the federal poverty line. While the IRS could be abolished, many of its functions, tax administration, enforcements, and sending rebate checks will be shifted to state agencies and Social Security Administration, including some states who do not currently collect sales tax. Basically, if you spend $100 and they're collecting 23% of that, that means you got to pay 23 bucks. Now, it gets a little more complicated. Those are on new items, not used items. Really complicated. What does this have to do with us? Well, people say, hey, we make okay money. There's people that say we make horrible money. There's people that say we make great money. But I'm gonna hit you with something in a minute. But for every $100 you make, you're not paying any taxes on it. Now, that doesn't mean you're not paying no state taxes. We talking about the federal tax, the big chunk that comes out of each person's paycheck. What does that mean for us? Now, this may never come to pass, but this is just something to think about. That means that if you make $1,000, you're only paying taxes of your state taxes. Now, that depends on what state you live in. Some states don't have state taxes. And your Social Security, obviously, because you want to have a Social Security when you retire, if it's even around by then. But majority of your check will still be there, which is good, which is good. But everybody's getting their taxes back right now. They're filing taxes. They're getting money back. But I want you guys to check out the comment section. That is where the gems lie. The comment section, because here's the kicker. While I just said that a lot of people are getting money back, there's a ton of us that are not getting a dime back. Why is that a problem? It's not a problem. The people that get money back are typically in a tax bracket that doesn't show that they made that much money. But once you break even and you actually start to owe, that means one of two things. Either your tax accountant sucks or you finally graduated to a higher tax bracket, meaning that you're making more money. Now, for those of us that have been here 5 years, 7 years, 10 years or more, it's rare, depending on circumstances, keyword depending on circumstances, that a majority of us actually get taxes back. It's rare, unless you got a bunch of kids and you could claim them. But let's just say you are just a single individual and you go off of your personal income and you've been there 5 to 7 years, you paying taxes. That means that you're making more money than the average folk. The people that pay taxes, the Donald Trumps, the Bill Gates, the people that are wealthy pay taxes. Let's not make this political, because they're made more money. That means that their wealth is higher. That means that once you're here, you've come from a regular 9 to 5 doing whatever field it is that you've done, and now you're here. You're not looking forward to collecting any refund, because you're collecting that shmoney throughout the year. Your tax bracket has gone up because this place will pay you so long as you stick around. There's so many ways to make money. I have so many videos about how to make more money. But the question is, do you want it? Do you really want it? Because I know for a fact there is gonna be a ton of people in the comment section saying, yeah, I ain't getting no tax money, I ain't getting no tax refund, I ain't getting no tax refund. That's because you're wealthier than you were 10 years ago. There's nobody that's working for the post office that's worse off financially as far as their money than they were 5 years ago. Unless you've done it to yourself because you spent more than you could make. But besides that, take this cup as it's starting to fill up. It's not reducing. It just takes time. It takes time to build the wealth. And I spoke about the beginning of the video with them attempting to reduce the taxes and eliminate the federal taxes as something just for you to think about. That was just food for thought. But fact is that we are making enough shmoney that we are actually contributing back to this country that we claim we love by paying your fair share of taxes. Don't gripe, don't fuss, don't argue about it. It come back tenfold, one way or another. You know how to beat it is by start investing some of that money into your pension the right way. But again, I'm no financial advisor. I can't advise you on how to spend your money, nor can I advise you on how to make your money. All I can tell you is that there's money to be made, and just know within 5 years, you will be wealthier than you are today. That's fact. This is JH with a little bit of food for thought. You zimmy? We out.